welcome back to another Sims 4 building challenge. Today we're going back to some regular old building challenges where I will probably enjoy this one because I feel like this is a very tame challenge. I feel like I've been immersed in the idea of just constantly being in Innisgreen and just like not leaving. You know, we've been here for many weeks now, so let's just take it back a notch. Let's go back to regular old Newcrest. You know things are about to get bad when Sandra goes into Newcrest because she's obviously doing some sort of a build challenge. Am I going to... Wait now, which lot will I go into today? Maybe this one? So essentially, if you look at this challenge, if you look on my channel, I have done this challenge probably once or twice now, but you know, everyone does this challenge. This is like the god of the building challenges on YouTube for The Sims 4. But you know what? Since I've been doing like mystical builds here and there, I've been doing a lot of crazy builds, like my tree house recently or like a hobbit house, and I still really want to do that mushroom house. So don't you worry, that is coming. So every once in a while, I feel like I need to cleanse my palette a little bit, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. We're of course going to be doing the Sandra special, which is the bedroom, bathroom, sitting room, dining room, kitchen, office, and hallway. Is that what I do? I think so. And I'm going to be spinning the wheel for each one of those rooms. So we're going to pick out a color using spin the wheel, and I do have white, black, and brown on this as well, because I thought that was pretty interesting. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that many rooms, but I also thought it would be funny to do the outside of the house with a color as well. So let me just really quickly whip us up a little house, a little humble abode, something nice, something interesting. I mean, I'm missing my little contempo homes, and for some reason today I'm really vibing with the idea of doing maybe something like this where we enter straight through here. We have a nice little bedroom like so with an ensuite. Is that kind of weird? Probably. But then we could also do a second little bathroom like this, and then we could have almost like a kitchen dining room. I don't know what this is. Wait a second. Kitchen, and then we could do like a small enough dining room. Is that nice? This will be like your sitting room kind of hallway thing-ish. So wait, how many rooms is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because I think I'm going to merge the hallway with the sitting room today. I think that would make sense. And then we have 2 separate bathrooms, one of these being quite small, but I think that's pretty cute, isn't it? Have a look at this. Have a look at this and tell me it's not wonderful. Honestly, after building for The Sims, I feel like I'm looking at everything so differently. Every single thing in my life is now different. I understand things differently, and it is actually just bizarre the way such an event can change everything, just the way you look at everything. Okay, that sounds very dramatic, but you know what I mean. I feel like I've been genuinely transformed as a person. My confidence is gone a little bit through the roof, maybe a little bit too much for my liking, but just to say that to you in like the nicest way possible, I genuinely feel like this project has done me wonders. It has given me something I did not know Sandra needed, and I cannot believe I've kept it from you guys for so long. Like, it's been the biggest secret I've probably kept for the longest time. It's like my family didn't know, you know. It was wild, it was crazy, but now here I am, and now I get to tell the world, and I don't know, I just want to remember this moment as a really fun experience, of course, but I also want to think about the possibility that hopefully I'll have more really fun experiences coming out of this. Fingers crossed anyways. I don't know what I'm doing. Is this what I want to do today? I guess so. What is this? I don't know. I feel like I've been missing my contemporary vibe, so here I am making something kind of wacky but slightly contempo vibed. I really don't know what this is. So what am I doing here? I do not know, but I do know that I want to do some glass walls today, and by glass walls I mean glass pattern. Oh wait, is that allowed though? Because I'm spinning the wheel for color. I'm gonna presume that these are just walls, right? Like these are just window vibes. I don't know. Let's maybe do something like this where, okay, maybe not this one, but maybe this would be kind of cool. Like, that's pretty cool. You must admit this is probably like the coolest thing we've got in the game. What if I actually do something like this, right? So we've got, maybe I'll just lower this down a little bit more. So we've got like a fun little area to hang out, and maybe we could do the door like here, almost kind of like this. I think something like that would be pretty cool, because I like the way that we've got that door. I wish it was a little higher. What I wish we could do, I know I'm asking a lot here, but what I wish I could do is to take a window or a door and just like drag it up so that it goes and meets the actual height of the wall. Imagine if we could drag things, like shift and drag. You press on something and you drag it. I don't know. Anyways, guys, those are the things that Sandra feels entitled to share now that she's worked for The Sims. happens, you know? It's like, someone stop her. The only thing I don't like about the new glass walls, and I feel like a lot of people, I've heard people talk about this already, is the colors. I mean, colors, like colors who? Is there different colors? I don't know. And I also really don't like how thick that like metal band is up there. I wish either that was skinnier or there was like ways of changing it. I mean, I'm presuming this is only like a new thing for us just yet. So I feel like things will be changing for us. But I just wish there was other little things that we could do. Oh my God, that looks unreal though. I'm obsessed. Okay, I wonder, is there anything like that we could do at the front as well? Like we've got, oh wait a sec, that does not look good. We've got like a fun little office nook. Why don't I just open the office nook like all together? We just open the nook and we just forget about it. And then everything else will just be regular windows, I think. But if we just maybe do those two features, I think that's quite fun. Unless I do some here as well. Hold on a while. What if I do something like this? Is that weird? I guess it's not really, but it's kind of hard for me to then match this up with regular windows. Maybe something like this is cool though. I really like the idea of just having like a square window, and I'm going to literally cry if I don't use this window because I'm obsessed with this window. But I really like the idea of having like something like this here maybe. Then for some reason it's calling my name to do something like that. Excuse me, where's my move objects? Oh, wait a while. That does not look too bad. Hold on a second. Although, does it look bad? Maybe it does. We must not forget that we can actually paint up there now, which is very cool. That is very cool, but I hate the way I can see in the inside of that building, or you know, the inside of this, unless I do something like that and then just extend this in. Maybe that works a bit better, but I can still weirdly enough kind of see that coming through. Can I get rid of that thing? Hold on a sec. Okay, I can like make that chunk be glass so we can't really see it, but I still like, I feel like I still see it. Do you get what I mean? Like it's still in there. So that looks a little wonky, but like from far away, that does look really cool. Is there any way I could get rid of that thing? Oh, wait a second. I've done something. Okay, I've done something. You cannot see it. I'm gonna just leave it the way it is because I've done something and I have now removed it. So that's fantastic. Okay, this is very cool though. I like this idea. Also, we need a front door. I'm just realizing. Hold on a sec. Do I do this as like a fun window feature, or do we do like a fun door? My fun door. Do I mean this? No, I don't, Sandra. I'll let that go. Okay, that's a bit too dramatic. I feel like we need like a concealed entrance. Maybe I should have the entrance actually to the side of the house here, but is that gonna be boring? Like if I just do something like this, like that is pretty cool. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like the look of this. I think there's something kind of interesting about this. I don't know why or what or why actually. Why is the question of the day, but I actually really like this. This is an interesting idea of a house. Oh my God, what is this? Okay, I know you see a lot of black here, but I actually really just wanted to first figure out whether there's something I can do with this house before we go in with the color. And I am just trying to figure out, is there like a way that I could do a really nice little front patio porch scenario? And I'm not really sure. So I'm like weirdly building it with actual like frames and stuff. Anyways, what I wanted to try and find is the island living little glass things, because I wish that these were now turned into a floor. Like I wish we had glass floors. Like we've got glass windows. Oh no, why does it do that? No, there's no need. Oh no, don't do that to me. No, why do you do that? Okay, what if I do, okay, I'll make this work, guys. I'll make this work. Okay, I think something like this is pretty cool. I still don't understand why in the name of God platforms break my roofs and they give me like a weird little thing in there, like a hole. But the way that I have fixed this in the past, okay, past, Sandra, yeah, I cannot speak. I think I've done it with this thing. Did I not like fill this gap with this little dude? I think I did. I'd like to tell myself that I fixed this glitchy little game. Okay, that looks even more stupid, but maybe this is the way it has to be. It's really bad, but like it does fix the hole, I guess. Okay, anyways, I like the shape of this house. We've got some windows, we've got things figured out, but let me maybe first actually spin the wheel for the color, and then we'll see whether I'll be smiling this much in a minute. Right, so let's spin ourselves the color of the outside of the house, and if it gives me red, I'm going to start crying. Do not give me red. Go away. Okay, there we go. Pink! No! Pink! Okay. Why pink? Okay, pink for the outside of the house. Rightio. The reason why I'm not like too happy with pink is because pink, it can be used really nicely in interiors, but on the exterior, we don't have many pink swatches. Like even if we got yellow, I'd be happier, but we've got pink. So pink is the way that we need to go. Rightio. Let me just click on pink and see if there's any kind of nice swatches I can choose from. So when we look at outdoors, there really isn't much that we could do. Like there are these like wooden beams. These actually might not be a silly idea to maybe use like some of these. Okay, that is nice. Okay, we've got this pink thing as well. Okay, that's not that great actually. I kind of want to go for a little bit of like a neutral pink. So I almost like the idea of like more neutral pinks, not like so in your face. Is there any pink bricks? See, sometimes when I do these color challenges, I'm a little bit nervous that the game is actually not showing me all of the pink swatches, because we know that the game likes to hide things on us every once in a while. Like even these businesses and hobbies wallpapers, there is definitely more pink swatches. I guess what I'll do is I'll pick out a couple of things that I would consider using, such as just this regular like pink wooden slating, whatever this is called. Maybe we could use this. Like we've got this pink, but that's a bit much. Okay, this is not a bad idea as well. Like maybe this, like this kind of, okay. This is the problem with the glass walls. You think that you can just paint over them. No, you can't, because they're not windows. That is going to be an issue 24/7 for me. Yeah, maybe actually this isn't a bad idea. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. I kind of like this. Maybe I could just do this then as well for the rest of the house. Okay guys, I don't mind this. I think this is okay. What kind of pink roof can I do? These are considered pink. I don't really know how much pink I see in these, but I guess I could do something like this. Okay, am I allowed to use black though? I could do black pink. Oh, I'm going seeing Blackpink in concert in like a month's time, so maybe this is okay. Am I allowed to use black? I guess I am. Maybe I am, because I don't know what I'm allowed to do anymore. Because it would be really nice if I actually could use some black, and then I could just do a black pink house, because that is exactly what we want. Black pink in your area 24/7 constantly. Okay, wait, this could actually be pretty cool. Why are those two pink swatches different? Oh my god, why would it do that? These are meant to be the same thing, but they're not. Okay, that's fantastic. That is ideal. Okay, what do we think of this? Is this kind of cool? Kind of, not really. I mean, maybe I need to do this. Maybe that's better. Oh my god, that is just tremendously in my face. Okay, that's kind of nice. Can I do this? Let's do black and pink. Sandra's back here again, breaking her own rules. You know, it was actually really funny when I was building for The Sims. You know, I couldn't break any rules, but now I've got withdrawals. So now I'm breaking all of my own rules. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I also removed my wall over there. I knew there was something missing. I was like, wait a second, something's missing. There we go. That's much better. Okay, that's pretty. Why pink? Like, why not any other color? Why pink? Okay, we could do something like this in the front porch. That's not a bad old look. Or else we could do like a fun design. Okay, maybe not the design. Leave the design alone. I actually really like this puzzled stone. I almost feel like this is kind of pink. No, it's not. Actually, Sandra, stop lying to yourself. That's not pink. Yeah, maybe we'll use like this thing out the back as well. I think that's pretty ideal for this scenario. We'll do something like this for the back garden. Let's do a nice little pink fence as well, just to fence ourselves off a little bit. I mean, pink is definitely a color that's been added recently, and it's been like cherished in the Sims world. I don't know why the Sims decided to be obsessed with some pink, but I guess pink is a nice color, so why am I complaining? I really should not be complaining. Okay guys, so I've taken a bit of time because I was struggling hard to make sure that this is actually kind of nice, and this is what I've kind of come up with. The back garden, there's a lot going on. I mean, I've tried making it as pink as possible. I don't know what I've done here. There's some lights, but at nighttime actually it looks really cute, so I actually really like this. I don't think this is too bad, and I even utilized some of the new Enchanted by Nature little fairy lights, which I think are pretty cute. I don't know, I mean, it's a bit of an interesting idea, but even the new potted plant, there is actually a pink version of that as well, so I thought that was pretty interesting. So yeah, we don't have an apothecary table, but we do have a flower arranging table, but we also have a grill and an outdoor bin, which is just black, which is okay. I don't know. Anyway, so that is our outside of the house, I guess. I don't think it looks too bad, so I'm interested to see what you guys are going to think of this. But anyways, I think we should move on, she says, as she's like literally not moving on and like doing everything else that she's got to do. I just want to add like these pink flowers here. here and here. Okay, there we go. That's nice. Right, so let's go into the inside of the house and actually figure this out. Okay, to be honest with you, I actually really like the layout of this house. I think that the way I've just like literally casually dropped the walls down, it gave us a really interesting space, I think, to work with. So we've got nice like inside, well, inside, yes, of course it's inside, Sandra, but we've got a nice little sitting room. Wait, now that I actually look at it, is this going to look a bit silly on the inside of the house? Because what I've done is essentially I've done like a little skylight scenario. The windows are clipping through it, which is a little bit weird. I guess this doesn't look too bad. It's just how thick that wall is like kind of upsetting me a little bit. I think I'm going to have to make these go down a bit. Like even if I just go down like this much, is that going to help me? Or is that going to make it look worse? Because I'd almost make it feel nicer on the inside. I'd prioritize the inside over the outside a little bit. Oh, that's still very high up. What the heck? Why does this happen? Why do they do this to me? Like, why? There we go. Okay, that doesn't look too bad on the outside still, but it's the inside that matters, of course. Yeah, I guess that's a little bit better. Okay, so we are allowed to have a spotlight there, but then there's nothing above here. So that's fine. Yeah, that's our like little bathroom. I actually really like this space. I don't think it's a bad little area. So I guess let's start off with the sitting room. Let's whack this out of the way. I mean, I'm a little bit scared of the lighting in this space, but I guess this should be okay. So let's spin ourselves for the color for the sitting room. What is it going to be? What are we going to get? I hope it's something neutral. Oh, bloody heck. What is it going to be? Because there's no white. Oh my God. White. That's cool. I mean, the only issue that I would have with this color for this room would be the fact that this room is going to be so bright already with the amount of light. Is white really a good option? I don't know, but okay. Anyways, I'll make this work. Rightio, so let's go for some lovely white flooring. I really want this wood to, you know, take over this lovely space. So I guess that is going to be the white that we're going to go for. I mean, I would still consider this to be white, even though it's a little bit more beigeier, but look, it's fine. Let's just go for the white. So considering white is a very, I don't want to say boring color, I think textures is what I really will have to shine through with. So I'm going to maybe go for our favorite, which is this. Well, this is my favorite. So maybe I'll actually add a little bit of like pattern with this wall. So I guess I kind of want the pattern on this wall. I don't want this wall just be white because it's going to hurt my eyes. It already is hurting my eyes. Then I'm almost thinking maybe we could do like another little wooden pattern paneling on that wall. So it kind of works really nicely with the windows. And then I guess this wall could just be like a white. Is there a more textured white maybe that I could get? Maybe like one of these ones, something that actually has a little bit of like a cool fancy texture to it. That looks quite nice already, I'd like to think. Don't you think? Yeah. Okay, I really want nice curtains on this wall, of course, because this is like the big open wall. But these curtains, no, I guess these could be white. I think I'd consider these white. I'd like to maybe at least have like a curtain like right here, kind of insinuating the idea that like, oh, we can close this curtain if we want to, but this is still a really nice like feature of the house, so we don't want to close it off too much. And then I'm thinking about the fact that if we do want a TV, it would probably be on this wall, so why don't we just whack that in straight away? I am going to do this as my fun little console table because I just think that this is a really nice way of having a small little console but making it functional also. I think that's really cool. Of course we need a rug, so let's pick out maybe a nice texture. Like I kind of like the idea of this, or okay, that's way too boring. Like we've got this, like that's a really nice textured one. And actually I like the shape of this, so maybe that would work. I also feel like I should probably add some curtains to this wall as well. And that will be a really nice way again of adding more detail on that boring white wall, because textures are the one thing that's going to save us here. Right, let's pick out a couch. What kind of couch is going to be nice? Bright white. I mean, the idea of a white couch is probably the worst thing ever because I like my chocolate. Like I love chocolate, I love my little treats, my little snacks, and I love spaghetti bolognese. So the idea of a white couch for me is a no-go. Also, what on this couch is white? Excuse me? That's definitely The categorization is what I wanted to say. The categorization of this game makes me want to gouge my eyes out every once in a while, but that's okay. This is a nice little couch. Okay, so that is white. I like to see that the majority of this is white. It's a little creamy on the cushiony side, but I mean, it's kind of fun, isn't it? Okay, we've also got this, which this also has really interesting textures that I think I would be inclined to use, or maybe something like that as well. But honestly, looking at the size of this room is kind of like awkwardly shaped, because what am I supposed to do here? I don't know, like a bloody games table or something. Let's maybe actually use this couch, but let's maybe get another little singular seat to work with us here. Why did my voice just crack? Am I nervous? Maybe I am. Yeah, I think I am actually. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous. I wanted this challenge to be like a little bit of a break from all of these crazy challenges. Well, not crazy challenges, but from the Enchanted by Nature that I've been doing. And actually, speaking of Enchanted by Nature, I could actually use this little seat. Wait, where's the one with no cushion? Hold on a while. If I do white and Enchanted by Nature, that is so rude because this chair has a white swatch, so this should come up in white swatches. Okay, that's just great. That is fantastic. I mean, does that really work here? Not necessarily. What if we do another like fun little seating area over here or something? So maybe I'll leave this chair like over here, but then I still want something here though. Okay, so I'm just working on a little bit on this room and I really don't know what to put into this weird awkward gap. It's like, do you do cartwheels here? Do you do a bit of yoga in the middle? I mean, that's probably not a bad idea. Maybe this person just really likes their space and their clarity when it comes to this room. I really like this little book nook kind of reading area, so maybe that's quite a bit of fun. But maybe the idea that this room is so white and plain, that's actually what they like. Maybe that's what we have to kind of play with. I'm not really sure what this room is at this point. I am struggling a little bit to make it look good, but I guess it's not the worst thing I've ever created. I don't think. I'm not sure. Let's just get a nice hanging light and then let's move on. Oh, okay, there we go. Whatever. Anyways, I think I want to do the office next. I really like the idea of these new glass walls, so I feel like let's bash that out of the way. So what color are we gonna do the office, ladies and gentlemen? What is it gonna be? I'm nervous. Oh, brown! Yes. Oh my god, I feel like I do brown offices all the time. Brown. Okay, yes. See, this is what I wanted. I wanted like a nice relaxing video. I wanted just to do something really chill and vibey, and yes, this is what I've got. Okay, let's do Sandra special brown room. Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm delighted already. You guys have no idea. I'm already like on the road, on the way. There's no stopping me now. Sandra got brown, so she's off. She's off and you cannot stop her. Oh, look at this. Okay, sorry. I'm obsessed with like colors like this. Like even something like that now. Although that's not like flashy enough. I feel like I need something like this. Oh, yes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. This is like brown. Brown central. I almost would go for like a bit of a brown roof, like ceiling as well. Would that be too much? I feel like it might be a bit much. But then again, like I'm really going all out with the brown. Oh, I think I love it. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I will just make the grains go this way though, so that it kind of almost matches the paneling. I think that's fantastic. Lovely stuff. Okay, so we're just gonna do a very regular desk. Let's go for maybe my favorite one is this one, but I honestly I'm not vibing with that color. I want like a rich deep brown. Oh, that's kind of fun. Or just something like this as well. Actually, that looks really fancy. It almost feels like it's screaming like expensive. And also, where's that chair? That like, well, brown chair. I think you can make it brown, but it has like gold accents on it. This one. Is there a brown? There kind of isn't. Okay, there is this one, which is kind of cool. I'm struggling on the chair now because I want like a really expensive looking chair, but I don't want it to look like old fashioned. Like this kind of feels, does it feel old fashioned? Maybe it doesn't. Wait a sec. Maybe I like this chair. What is this? Who are you? Unlocked a level 4 of the law career. Well, by God, if I don't use this chair today, that chair is never going to be used. Okay, maybe I like this. Let's try do this. We'll just go for a regular computer. Okay, this desk. Oh, the way it's cut in. Why is it doing this? No, I hate that. Oh, bloody heck. Okay, well, maybe we won't do a computer. I think the new Enchanted by Nature desk as well does that, where it's like cut in and it almost like makes it impossible to like put anything down there because it just looks stupid. Maybe let's just get like that open book. Oh, bloody heck. What is that thing called? It's like an open book. We can pretend we're like writing. I wish I could just like search book and then like all books will come up. Like how fun would that be? Where are the books? It's like a decor piece, I'm sure. Yes, this thing. Okay, that's really cute. I feel like this lamp needs to be smaller or something. Maybe I'll put that lamp here and then we could just like whack down one of these here as well. Oh, how snazzy is that? It looks a bit awkward with that like weird block there, but I'm not really sure what else to put here. I'm really loving this room. Like, I don't know what it is about this. I think just like a dark brown. It's just like a very contemporary vibe in my head, and I don't get it. Like, I'm just obsessed. Like, look at this. Like, I don't even read, but I would go into this room and bloody heck, I would not be able to get out because I would just be reading like 24/7, like book in hand, you know, like that kind of way. I don't know what that means, but I kind of like this. This is such a stunning little room. And yeah, I'm obsessed. I mean, that was a really, really easy one, but now I'm a little bit worried about what's yet to come. And I don't know what to put into this corner now. That's fantastic. That's always the case. So why can't I just like put something down or just forget about it? Oh, maybe this like old little thing. I wish we had like coffee cups, you know, like, oh, I'm drinking coffee all day, you know, like that kind of way. No, we have like coffee things. Okay, maybe like more books or something, or like, I don't know, this weird bird cage. I don't know. What's this? Oh, kind of fun. Let's do this. That's kind of fun. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of fun. Okay, we've got curtains. Let's do like a really nice brown hanging light as well. And I think we could defo call this a day. I mean, that was a very, very easy room. This? Oh, that's cool. Oh, you must admit, that's like a bit of like a reddy hue, but I still think it's brown enough, I think, to make this work. Wait a sec. I think I need like a little bit of a light. Oh, this one here. Oh, I'm obsessed. Oh, brown is the color. Brown is the color of life, everybody. Brown is just, you know what? Kind of boring to say that like brown would be like a favorite color. Well, I guess no, it's not boring, but I just love this color. No, it's not boring. It's pretty. It's amazing. Oh, I'm obsessed with this room. Yes. Okay, let's move on. Let's do the bedroom next. I'm on a high. I'm on a roll. Surely this can't get much worse. Right, we're spinning for the bedroom. Please don't give me red. No, no, no. Don't give me red. Oh, okay. Yellow. Yay. I'll take yellow any day over red. Okay, I feel like yellow has been a color I've recently been like really, really loving. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited to do this. Now, do I really want to do like yellow carpet, yellow floor? I'm not sure. So I think what I might do is I might go for like a nice wooden floor, because that is kind of giving me like yellow vibes. You get the idea. Like, it's not necessarily like yellow, but I think we could definitely make something kind of interesting out of this. Then I'm thinking, do we go for like neutral yellow or do we go for vibrant yellow? Because of course, like, I want to make this look livable. I want to make this look like, oh yeah, you could go in here and not be like, are these people okay? I want you to go in there and be like, wow, okay, this was done with taste, which is really difficult in this game to make things look like that, especially when you're doing crazy challenges like this. So what am I doing? Like, how do I take this? Do I go for maybe some light wood as well to kind of neutralize the situation? You know, because I could do something like this and I could pretend that that's like yellow. Do you get me? Like, that could be a fun idea. And then we could play with the idea of like doing more eco wooden vibes. I'm not too opposed to that idea. I also really like this wall. I think that's really cool. Or else maybe I should do more yellow. Should we do 2 yellow walls like this? Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. It's a little much, but I'd like to think I'd be able to make this work. I feel like we have a lot of really nice yellow swatches when it comes to beds. Like, I mean, come on, already. I feel like I'm using that bed all the time though, but it is so good. Oh, okay, that's a really dramatic bed. I feel like I've never ever used that before or seen that before, actually. I don't know what it is. Obviously, like, I'm biased to my own pack, like my own pack that I've worked on, aka Enchanted by Nature. But I feel like the items that came with businesses and hobbies, I'm biased to them for some whatever reason. I don't know why I love them so much. I think they're amazing and I cannot stop using them, as you can probably tell. Like, this bed has been used how many times? The windows, like, to the window, to the wall, like, you know, I just cannot stop using them. Let's do my golden clock. Okay, why are these so annoying to place objects down on? Okay, that's better. That's nice. I would like a really yellow lamp, like a statement piece. That's ugly. Beautiful. No, that's ugly. Oh, that's cool. Okay, statement piece number 1. Okay, we've got something like this. That's pretty cool. Let's go for a big yellow rug as well. I want like big yellow vibes. Like, I want like a big boring yellow rug for some reason. I don't know why. This one, no, it has too much blue on it. I feel like I'd almost go for this one to play with that idea of like kitsch meets gold galore, you know? Like, what does that mean? I don't know, but let's try that. We could do like proper yellow curtains as well. I mean, there's nobody stopping me now. Once you've opened the can of yellow worms, that's disgusting. But once you've opened that can, you're not closing it ever again. So that's nice. Okay, I'm just looking through mirrors and I did not realize that this mirror from going to school or whatever that pack's called, that one is like on the floor. Like, it's a ground mirror. I did not realize that. That is so random. Oh my god, welcome to The Sims, Sandra. She's never played the game before. It's crazy. I just did not realize that was a thing, and now I'm mind blown. So that's great. I've learned something today. So I mean, if this video does nothing for me, at least I've learned that one singular thing about that one singular mirror. So you're welcome also. You're very welcome. Okay, I'm just picking out a light. I think I might just do a regular kind of light like this. We'll definitely get rid of the saucer because I feel like this light, this yellow is just so like intrusive into my eyes that like I need to calm down the lighting a little bit. Then maybe we'll just add like one of these here as well. I mean, that's not a bad old little room. I actually kind of like this. I like the idea of playing with that like rustic yellow with gold accents together. I think that's a really, really cool idea. So dare I say I'm actually quite obsessed with this room. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit weird, but I like it. I think it has like a bit of a pop of like purple here. We've obviously got some green going on. Yeah, I think I'm very happy with the way that this is looking. So yeah, that is your little yellow bedroom. I feel like it's quite tasteful, especially looking at it from this angle. Okay, I'm delighted. Anyways, how about we do the kitchen next? Because I feel like we need to get the big rooms out of the way because I am a little worried about those. So let's spin for the kitchen. We still have a kitchen, 2 bathrooms, and a dining room. What is it going to be? Oh my god, this video, what's going on? If only the outside of my house wasn't pink so far, I'd be like, guys, subscribe. Okay, we've got black for the kitchen. I'm just like over the moon. I'm thrilled. I'm ecstatic. Things are looking up, guys. Things are looking up. Okay, this is probably the weirdest shaped kitchen though I have seen in quite some time, so bear with me. But I think we could definitely make something very interesting out of black inside a kitchen, and I'm almost thinking kind of like this kind of vibe, obviously with some touches of like different colors. But I think even like that or this, I think I want to do this. I think this pattern is really cute and I like it. I almost feel like maybe we could incorporate a little bit of that pattern as well that we had in the sitting room. I think it would be a very interesting way to kind of like invite the sitting room into the kitchen and make sure that we don't have like such a big divide. I think that would be pretty interesting. Right. Okay. I was gonna say, what are we gonna do for this now? I think we're gonna do something like this, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I think something like this is stunning. What if I flip it then? No, that's too much. Is it? Is that too much? I'm not sure. I think if I do something like that and just run it throughout the whole kitchen and just have like a pop of that wooden paneling on this wall, I think that would be pretty nice. Let's try pick out some objects because I feel like I can get a bit ahead of myself here. But look, let's try and see what we've got. So I feel like very contemporary kind of style like this. I feel like that's even too like homely, like rustic. This is too dark. This has bronzy accents, which could be interesting, but I almost feel like in my eyes, that's like a dark brown. I'm not sure. I actually, you know what? I can't tell. Even though it's like kind of dark and dreary outside, I feel like the lighting is still a little bit off when, you know, when the weather is outside is weird. It just gets a bit weird. I don't know. Do I go for... I feel like maybe the bronzy kind of features might be pretty interesting to make work here. So let's maybe try this. Actually, now that I think about it, we should probably run the fridge. We should shove the fridge inside here. Okay, see, those bronzy colors are now not matching because there's like a dark bronze. Ooh, okay. I kind of like the idea of... No, not that fridge. Maybe this fridge. Or this fridge is actually quite cool, but I actually don't really want these countertops anymore. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. What is going on? Wait now. If I do something like this, I feel like this fridge would really match. It's really like sleek vibes. I almost feel like I should do that here as well. So if I just get that countertop in, I could just whack this dude inside here with this hob on top of it and Bob's your uncle. I think that's fantastic, honestly, personally, in my personal humble little opinion. Why don't I do these like light up counters at the top? I think these are pretty cute. Love those. Still black range hood, nothing too dramatic. Oh my god, I love this kitchen. Why do I love the idea of this? Do I run this kitchen on this side too? Because what in the name of god am I supposed to put here? I guess sink. Yeah, sink. Yeah, sink would probably be a nice shout, Sandra. Thanks very much for that. Why are my counters not connecting properly though? Hold on a while. If I put this here, will this fit? Yes, it will. Okay. So I guess we could do like a really nice fancy sink. Maybe I'll get rid of this and we'll put bin inside there. We'll do this black sink because that's my favorite black sink, honestly. This is my favorite. Oh, that's not black. Okay, this one's black. This is my favorite bin. So we'll just do that dude right there. I think that's really pretty. Wow. Okay. It's a massive kitchen. Now I feel like I should do an island as well. Okay, guys. I know I always like go on about it, but the kitchen clutter kit, oh my God, like look how fast it made my kitchen look so nice and lived in. And the black swatches are fantastic. Like they knew what they were doing with those black swatches. This looks beautiful. Like I'm obsessed with this kitchen. Like I want this kitchen to be mine. Like I love it. Like it's so pretty. Are these spotlights like too low? Is that what? Yeah, that looks a bit low, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that looks a bit silly because I really like these, but I always get so confused with like how low something should be, you know? Also, the lighting of this floor, do you guys see it or is it just me? Am I going colorblind? Do you see from this angle, it's nice and black, and then you hover over it with the light and it goes like blue. It goes like a weird like pen blue, like, do you know, like a blue pen. It's so annoying. I don't really know what's going on. And also the pattern is coming through my rug. Like it's coming through my rug. I don't know whether you can see that either, but the flowers are kind of like coming through. I don't know what's going on, but I really like this room. I'm not gonna lie. This is a stunning kitchen. 10 out of 10 for that kitchen. I think it's really pretty, and I hope you guys will like it as well because I love it too. It's like nice and clean and chic and modern. I want aprons, actually. I just realized. Apron, please. Please tell me there's black aprons. I'm going to put them right there. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Spot on. I'm going to leave the saucer here just like for the entranceway. And yeah, that is a beautiful little kitchen. Okay. Well, maybe let's do the dining room next and then we'll do the bathrooms last. Righty. Oh, come on. We're on a roll. Give me something like blue or green. That would be really nice. Oh my God, is it going to give me blue? Oh, it's going to give me blue. It's listening to me again. Oh my God, I want a million subs. I want a million subs. Okay, it's not going to listen for that. It's going to literally close its little ears for that. Anyways, we've got blue. Okay, I wish we did the bathrooms blue now that I think about it, but whatever. Okay, we've got blue for the dining room. I'm so happy. This is fantastic. Right, let's go for blue. There are so many possibilities when it comes to blue. Blue is like my favorite. Well, blue is my favorite color. I don't know why I said like, but blue is just a fantastic color to work with. You can make it really nice and contemporary. You can make it traditional feeling, but you know me, I'm probably going to go for the contempo vibe. I love the idea of something like this. Like, oh, beautiful. That is stunning. Stunning, stunning. 10 out of 10. But I'm almost kind of thinking of like a pattern floor. What if we do this? Is that going to be weird for a dining room, or is that allowed, or is that maybe not allowed? I'm not sure what I mean by that term, what if it's allowed or not, but I kind of like something like this, like a really blue, like we're almost like inside the ocean, that kind of way. And then maybe we could also use, do I break this up with a little bit of white? Because are we going to get sick with the amount of blue inside here? Probably. Maybe if I just do a little bit of white on that wall and then like we just forget about this because this is obviously the glass wall. But I think that the blue from this angle actually looks fantastic. I really, really like it. There's no other windows because I thought like how many windows do you want in one room? So I kind of left it like this with just the glass wall, which I think does look really, really pretty. I think this kind of blue is probably like one of my favorite blues ever. So I'm really happy that I get to make a little blue room today. It's very fun. Okay, let's figure out what kind of, oh my God, yes. Enchanted by Nature. No, we won't be doing that today. We'll leave that off for another video. I want like a really nice, cozy kind of blue vibes. And now that I think about it, there is just no nice blue vibes, is there? Like there's this, but like in my eyes, that's starting to look gray, not blue. Do you see what I mean? Like when you put it next to that blue wall, that table looks gray. Huh. I kind of like maybe this table, this round table from Horses Pack. So maybe I could do something like this. That could be fun. And we could play with the idea of doing different colored chairs. That's always a fun look. I mean, are we going to get sick of that eventually? Probably. But did I also put it into my official build in Gringles Bar? Yes, I did. I just went out with the chairs because I was like, I know this is something that I really love. I love that style now. I always liked it. And it was inspired by genuine pubs that I've seen with like mismatched chairs. So I don't know. I kind of like that look. What if we do maybe like 3 of those chairs and then we could do like some of these? Oh no, is that a bit weird? That is a bit weird now that I think about it. Hold on a while. This won't even look too bad if I just do these. What do we think? Is that kind of fun? Is it kind of fun? I don't know. Is that too many chairs also? Unless I just make the table wooden. Would everyone be upset? Would everyone be upset if I make the table wooden? So stupid, Sandra. That's actually kind of pretty though, don't we think? Let's see if I can make this more more blue somehow, this room, then I'll go for the wooden table. But if I'm struggling with finding nice blue swatches, we'll go back to the blue table. I just want to see whether I can make this look cooler than it already is. I guess, I don't know. Okay, I love this painting, but like how many times has Sandra used this painting? Like 17 million. That's not really vibing with me. Jazz cats are not a bad look. If I go for like gold and blue jazz cats, does that kind of give me a fun feeling? I don't know. Also, the fact that I made this table round, I feel like there's nothing else I can put around this room, because I kind of wanted like some sort of like a table or an end table, but now I just don't think I'll be able to fit it here. So that's just great. I've just shot myself in the foot like terribly. Let's just see. Is there any nice like blue end tables? There's this one. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? No. Okay. There's not much. There is this, which this is actually kind of fun, but like I'd have to get rid of at least like maybe those two chairs. But now I feel like it just has weird vibes. There's like too much going on. Okay, hold on. I feel like I could work with this. Let's maybe try something like that, right? Why don't I do a mirror up above here? We can never say no to a nice little statement piece mirror, preferably in the blue. Oh my God. That mirror actually makes me scared. Like, I don't like the feeling. I mean, not the feeling of it. I feel like what is it made out of? Why is it this texture? Like, what is it? I don't know. It just kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. So maybe let's not use that one. This one could be actually a really nice way of incorporating a little bit of that wood. Would we dare do that? Wood. Jesus Christ, Sandra. Anyways. Oh, we could do like a new plant as well. Hold on a while. That's not a bad shout, because this lovely little blue pot could be the way to go. And we could do like the fun, like white and green monstera. Maybe at the side, and then we could do like a fun little blue light just for a bit of balance on the other side. I just, for some reason, in The Sims, I like to like clutter things like this, whereas in real life I just would hate the clutter. I usually just like move my clutter around so often because it like upsets me. So I'm not sure really what my obsession is with putting down like loads of random objects everywhere for balance. Like I don't do that in real life. I just bin everything and we forget about it. Anyways, that's kind of fun, but I feel like now I need something in the middle. You see, it's like she can't stop. She just keeps going and she cannot stop. Maybe just some regular books. Ah, that's nice. But now I feel like Bob doesn't belong here anymore. I'm sorry, Bob. I need something in the middle. Dare I go for my lemons though? You know my lemons? Do you remember those? I haven't seen my lemons in a very long time. Almost like a month. I know there's no blue lemons, but like, oh, I need some lemons. Yes! Okay, we've got some beautiful blue lemons. So I guess on this wall then, I could just be happy with putting down a massive blue painting, which is probably going to be that painting of those bamboos. But I feel like this has better, like nicer balance, unless I make like a collage. This is kind of fun. Hold on a sec. What if I make like a collage? If in doubt, collage it out, you know, that's all I ever say. Always. Sandra always says that, of course. Nah, I just don't think this is gonna work. This is kind of fun, but I don't know. Actually, maybe, could I dare and do something like this? Because like all of these, like they all have like a feature of blue, like a little pop of blue. So I feel like something like this is kind of fun. Is it? Is it fun, or is she just actually cracking up at this point? I feel like this needs to be smaller. Wait a while. I feel like I can get this to look cool. Maybe like this. I feel like that frame is too thick, the one at the bottom. So maybe we need it at the top more so. Now I feel like this painting doesn't work. Why do I do this to myself? You could just take one painting, Sandra, and call it a day. You don't have to like just go all out. She does. See, this is what I wanted. Unless we like collage it out with this. Oh, wait a while. That's not a weird thing, is it? Or maybe it is. Oh my god, I can't figure it out unless I do this. That's like a weird, like it's like a weird thing that I feel like should not work, but should I do it? Like there's just something that's setting me off, but maybe in a good way. Like, is it making me question it? Because you know what, good art makes you question it. So maybe this is exactly what we're talking about, and then we put up one of these on top of it, and then no one can question it because it's art and it was done with thought and process and care. So don't question my little art pieces, okay? Because it's art, clearly from a gallery. Anyways, let's just maybe like plonk that over here. And then, oh yeah, I forgot that this is not a door. In my head, I thought that this is like a big slidey door because that is what Sandra does 90% of the time, but it's not. So maybe let's just do like maybe just like these light blue curtains. Just two like that again to show you that like you can close the curtains even though you won't because it's not a mechanism in The Sims, but whatever. I think that's really cute, don't you think? Maybe a little rug as well. She can't stop now, can she? Okay, I gave up on the lemon, or not the lemons. I gave up on the rug, but I put down this kind of like dark and navy lamp, so it kind of matches the chairs a little bit and it ties everything in. And I mean, I think I'm obsessed with this room. Like, look how fun this room is. Oh, do I paint the ceiling? No, I'll leave the ceiling white. Jesus, Sandra, calm down. Okay, I love this room for some reason. It just looks like it would be so fun to be in. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with it. Okay, anyways, we've got 2 rooms left and I'm going to do them 2 separate colors, I think. The 2 rooms I'm talking about is, of course, the 2 bathrooms. So we've got a really small little bathroom here. So maybe let's start with that one. I don't know. Let's start with this one. I might actually have to make this more functional, I might have to move the door over, which I guess now that I think about it would probably be a nice idea, so that I can put the plant over like this, because that way then I could put a shower in there too. But first of all, let's pick ourselves a color. So we've got interesting colors left, so I know that this is going to be probably just like, it's going to bring down the whole build is all I'm going to say too, because we've used all the neutrals and the only color that I would really want is either orange or green, I guess. Please don't give me purple because I'll start crying. Anyways, let's go. What color is bathroom number 1 gonna be? It's gonna be orange. Please stay, please stay, stay. Okay, orange, that's fine. I can make orange do. The reason why I'm really excited for orange is because actually the new kit, you know that kit, wait now, where's that kit gone? What are you called again? The bathroom kit, sleek bathroom kit. This kit comes with like these really cool swatches. Like, I would say this is orange. Well, actually that's actually not that orange. Why did I think that was much more orange in my head? I know that the appliances are definitely orange, but maybe we could go for like, whoa, that's very orange. That's like, oh, okay. We could maybe do something like this. Hold on a sec. Can I get rid of these plants like clipping through? They bug me. Oh, we could do like terracotta. I kind of like this. I like this idea. This is pretty interesting. Is there any more terracotta? I thought there was another shape of terracotta. It's the squares, but I'm looking for these things. Yeah, these are fun. Or else we could do this. That's actually pretty fun as well. Could I at least do like one wall of some tiles or something? Because like I feel like this is just not really vibing with me like 100%. So I feel like I need like at least one wall of like obviously orange tiling. It seems to be impossible to get orange tiling apparently. Hello, what's that about? Okay, there is actually no orange tiling unless I go for this, but these don't really work the way that I would like them to. Oh, wait, there's this, but like that's not... Ugh. Why does that look like the inside of your stomach or something? I don't really like that idea. Unless I do this and then we just do tiles like this. But like, is that like the inside of my stomach? Why do I keep saying that? Also, stop. But maybe we could do this. The reason why I wanted to move the door over is actually because I want to make my own shower here. So what we can do now, right, is we can go into the miscellaneous obviously category, make ourselves our own little shower wall thing, which I think is just bizarre and it's fantastic. And the fact that we could do this now is great. And also, where did my saucer go? Is it in the wall? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Okay, let's just put the saucer down there. I think this idea is actually so fun. Like it's amazing. Like I love this. This is going to change everything for us. The only thing I don't like is that it does disappear when you put the walls down. That could be an issue because I like the sleek bathroom divider thing that came with this pack itself. Okay, that actually, it is orange, isn't it? Or am I just being colorblind now? I think that is orange. Okay, now that I think about it, I feel like this room should be moved the other way. If I do this and then we do shower here. Oh no, that's still kind of wrong. Wait, now, is that better or worse? No, maybe it's worse. Wait, now, if I do a little toilet, I mean, I don't have to put a shower in this room. I just for some reason really wanted a shower in this room. I don't know why. This is a toilet that I was thinking about. Like that is probably the most orange toilet I've ever seen. So maybe that is okay. And then we just throw like a nice little sink inside here. By throw, I mean we nicely position and install. Why do I always say the word throw? Like I'm going to actually be throwing appliances into this room. Like of course not. Okay, I'm struggling with the idea of orange. Like that's orange. Like that's for sure orange. But that's not the kind of orange that I want. That's also not vibing with me. Where's that new sink? Am I blind? Well, there's this one. But now that clips in through the wall, so no thank you. What about you? We could go for you, actually. You're not a bad old shout. It's a bit of a big sink. We've got this thing, but that is definitely clipping through. Okay. Do you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe let's forget about the idea of a shower in this room. Let's just have like a nice, spacious, big bathroom here. Let's just forget about it. I don't know why I'm forcing everybody to just have a beautiful shower in here. No, let's go for something like this. Let's just be normal for 1 second and just forget about it because I feel like I was trying to overthink things a little bit too much and I need to be stopped. Like once and for all, I need to be stopped. Okay, let's just do this. Nice little orange accent on that towel. I hope you see it because I do see it. We've got this. It's more like a bronzy color, but it's still, in this case, I do think that that is a nice little orange tone. And then I do want like a little orange plant. I really, really want to shove this one into this corner. So maybe we'll try do this. That's quite fun. Okay. Yeah. And then I don't think the sleek bathroom items are still categorized in the right categories. No, they're not. How many updates ago was that? I don't know, like 10. But maybe we could do, could I shove that in there? Or is that a bit too, that's a bit overcrowded, isn't it? Okay, we'll just forget about that. What we will do though is do a nice little orange toilet. I was going to say unblocker, but that is not an unblocker. Toilet cleaner. And then as best we can, we'll do an orange toilet paper. Of course, that's not orange, but we get the idea. Why do I want like a full length mirror or something? I want something cool. I want like this thing. But like, is that like, that's a lot. But it would be kind of fun to have like a big size, like full size mirror in this room. Because like even for your guests when they're over and like you're having a party and they're like, oh, let me just check up on my makeup. Oh, my makeup's perfect. You know, like that kind of way. So maybe I like that. Do I like this? I think so. I also feel like I want a painting. What is this bathroom? What is this bloody bathroom? But I feel like I want like a really fancy like painting here. Like I want this. But that's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, it is a bit much. Is there like, okay, no, maybe I don't want a painting. Do I want anything? Maybe I don't. Okay, I think the easiest thing to do is going to be to go for a light. I think an orange little light. Bob's your uncle. Wow, stunning. Do we want this light? Why is this one so mahoosive? I don't know. I think that's kind of fun. Like this little light. I don't know. Is it kind of nice? I'm going to leave the saucer though, because saucers in the bathroom are just like the best. So let's maybe do this here and then just like nothing there. Maybe the door can actually open this way, so that it actually would make sense that there's nothing on that wall. Okay, so that is our little orange bathroom. I think we did a good job. So now I have like kind of the bigger bathroom, which is not the main bathroom. This is like the ensuite bathroom, but of course whoever lives in this house like is just like technically either a single person. I mean, every time I build these homes I think that I just live here by myself. Obviously I don't know why that is, but anyways, this is like the big main bathroom because this is your own private bathroom. How many times can I say bathroom in one sentence? I don't know, but let's spin for the last color. I'm so nervous. We've got purple, red, or green. None of those options are going to be nice for a bathroom, especially not purple, because we can't, like, we're begging for purple. I mean, we did get a lot of purple with the Enchanted by Nature kit, so actually I can kit. It's not a kit, it's an expansion pack. I can't really give out about that purple, but red, okay, what is it gonna be? I want green. I think green would be the nicest option out of all of this. Okay, let's spin. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Please stop at green. Stop! Oh my god, it's green. It's green. It's green. Thank god. Okay, this was a really nice introduction back to like build challenges today, because I was a little worried. As I said, I've been building with the Enchanted by Nature pack for like months now. I've been like enchanted in my sleep. So the fact that I get to go and do a nice challenge every once in a while now again is just fantastic, and I'm so happy. So thank you, and I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, consider subscribe. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like trying to sell myself now because I'm like, consider subscribing because this is amazing. Okay, let's do like a really nice little green bathroom. Oh, we're liking this already, I think. Anyway, I think I am. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not thinking about the appliances just yet. What I am thinking about is the colors. Like this is cool. Like I love this. We could also use maybe like this. Oh yeah, I think so. I think let's make it busy. Let's make it wild. Let's make it crazy, because I'm not sure how many like green items. Okay, this one, of course, this one is green, but I don't think I want this one. Oh yes. Okay, we've got options. Everything is good. I think I might move the door over as well though and make it go this way so that when it opens, it kind of opens up to this side. So I could essentially just like shove the toilet inside here and that could be fine. That's not a bad old shout. We could then also do like that walk-in shower idea that I was desperately trying to do over in the other bathroom, where I literally just do maybe something like this. Nice little green wall. Apparently that's a green swatch. I guess I kind of see it. I'm not sure, but that is green, guys. You best believe. And then we need a green shower, but I know I'm not going to have a green shower. So can I just do white? Because I think white is probably going to make the most sense in this situation. But look, to make things feel a bit better. Let's maybe do like a nice little green plant in the corner. Maybe we could pretend this is like eucalyptus or something. I don't know. Eucalyptus is really good to shower with, I think. So maybe let's just put like that little green thing here. And sometimes in bathrooms, like especially in the walk-in showers, I've seen it in a few hotels where you've got like a little stool. I know it's kind of weird to have a stool, but maybe for health and safety as well, so you can like grab onto something. Well, not grab onto the stool, but you could like sit down and like wash your feet or something. I don't know. I kind of thought that that would be a fun idea, and then maybe we could have like our little robe here as well. I don't think that's a far-fetched idea. I feel like I've seen stools like that in bathrooms that I've been in before, so maybe that's nice for health and safety, you know. Yeah, there's a green one of these as well, so that will be fun to maybe... Oh, this can actually stick to the wall now. That's fun. That's actually really fun. I think I might do that because it's like, it would be like those sticky tabs that you would stick onto glass. That makes sense. And then I guess I'm just going to use this sink as well because I think it's going to match really, really nicely. Is there a green version of this mirror? No, there isn't. Okay, that's kind of annoying. So I guess what I'll do is I'll go for a different mirror. Although that sink there is just not a good shout actually, because that door is going to whack straight into it, isn't it? I just think that sink in general is kind of just a bit too big. It's just a bit too dramatic for me, I think. Maybe we could do just like white, like this small little white one. I know it's like, but sorry, it's not green, but like it's fine, isn't it? It's fine. Is there a green one of these? No, there isn't. There's this nice gold one. Let's just do white. That is just like so not green, but whatever. Oh, these are cool. The gold really does not match, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I think it's kind of fun. Fun little green towels. We love to see those. There's like this kind of greenish shelf. Where can I put that? Or do I even need a shelf here? I don't think so, but it would be kind of fun to have this plant like hanging off of this because, you know, it's green. It's green plants. Wow, that's so fun. You would so whack your head on that, but that's not my problem, honestly. Not my problem. Not my problem. Okay, let's do a nice toilet roll here as well. Nice little green little plunger thing. Well, it's not a plunger, it's a cleaner. Of course, we know that, Sandra. Just been talking about it in the other room. And then let's do a nice little green little thing. Oh, that's really fun, guys. I really like this. I don't think this is a bad old shout. One last thing I'm going to do, I think, is just to add another little green plant here. I mean, maybe just this one, like in the corner. I mean, if we bash that one in with the door, do we really care? Not really. And there's also a lovely green swatch here too. So that's exceptional. And I don't know, do we put this here too? No, we don't, because the door is just going to whack into it. I'm going to leave the saucer as well, I think, but maybe actually now that I think about it, do I need... There's no window in this bathroom. I knew I was missing something. This mirror, oh my god, what? This bathroom is missing a window, and this one now is going to get a curtain because that makes sense. Let's just do one of these because I think that's really fun, and it has a little bronzy goldy accent, and it's also green. Okay, guys, well, that concludes my little every room is a different color challenge, and honestly, this could not have turned out better. I guess it could have if the outside of the house was not pink. If it was, okay, maybe if it was red, maybe red wouldn't actually, pink is not even that okay. It is a bit dramatic actually now that I think about it. The pink is a little wild, but looking at this, I feel like I'm missing a color. We've got orange, we've got yellow, we've got blue, we've got green, we've got the 3 neutrals, which I'm so excited that I've got the 3 neutrals. Obviously there's purple and red. Is there another color I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining that. I feel like I am. Forget about it. Just forget that I even said that. Anyways, so that concludes our every room is a different color challenge that I've done probably for like the 50th time, but I just needed this. I needed this, and I think it did exactly what I was wanting it to do. I'm so happy that this is the way it turned out. It's stunning. It's fantastic. It's just, you know, it's fun every once in a while to revisit these kind of challenges because, you know, you may think to yourself, oh, but Sandra, how many times have you done this? But Sandra, or whoever is asking this question, how many other new items have we received? How many new packs have they released? You know, many. So I kind of like the idea that like every once in a while we can revisit these options, these fun little challenges to try and create something new and something different. And I think that would be really fun. And now I'm just like sporadically painting certain ceilings. Whether I should, I'm not sure, but I'm just going to do it anyways because I think it just adds to the immersion. But yeah, guys, that concludes the build. So let's do a little tour. Why am I so excited? I do not know, but welcome on into my every room is a different color challenge. And look at how stunning that room looks through there. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. These glass walls essentially are like a godsend. Like they're amazing. Like look how fun this looks. I mean, it's very intrusive straight at the front of the house. It's like, are we running a shop here? Like what's going on? But I think it's pretty fun to have these like massive windows. I feel like I should have done some like private shrubs. But I love this room. It's my favorite. But anyways, let's just head on over through the front door where we're greeted with the whitest of the white little sitting rooms. It's nice and clear and vibey, and I almost feel like the air will be really nice and clear and breathable. I don't know what that means, but I really like this room. I mean, even though it is still very obnoxiously white, I think it turned out pretty cool, especially because we've got a lot of glass. So I think the white working with the glass is actually pretty interesting, and it is pretty cute. So I'm not too mad at that idea. I mean, that is really fun. The fact that we've got that there, like these little loft spaces. I'm still waiting for the day where we will be able to paint the inside of the roof, like the inner roof thing. I feel like we should start looking into the idea of being able to paint that. I've been saying that ever since we've got this glass wall feature, which is now a couple of months, because I've been working with this pack, or not, well, the Enchanted by Nature pack, but the glass wall feature was released to us really early on. So I've been really playing with that idea for ages. So I'm like, it's been months for me. I know this only recently got added into the game, but for me it's been months, and I feel like I need glass flooring now and being able to paint the inside of a roof. Anyways, let's head on over to the orange bathroom. Yay! Okay, I actually really like this room. I love the terracotta. I think that if I could make my own house, build my own house from scratch in real life, I actually feel like I would have this Mediterranean. Actually, I don't even know if terracotta is Mediterranean. Please don't quote me on this. But this vibe, it just seems so nice for a bathroom. I don't know why. I love it. So 10 out of 10 for that bathroom. Let's head on over to this room, which is your black kitchen. And honestly, again, now that I look at this, I feel like I would have a black kitchen as well. I think the idea of black inside a kitchen would be so nice. Maybe not the white countertops, because again, the spaghetti bolognese in my humble opinion would be a disaster, a massacre in my kitchen, because the amount of pasta sauce that I cook with. But the idea of black appliances, there's just something so classy and so timeless in my eyes, because like I know that may look a little bit dramatic, but I just love the idea. Like look at that. Like that now is Sandra 10 out of 10. Sandra gives that 10 out of 10. So I really like the idea of a black, oh my god, the blue. Sorry, I'm obsessed with this house. Like I love this. This was the perfect video to start myself off, easing myself back into crazy build challenges. So yeah, anyways, then we've got our, oh my god, I love it, our little blue, like teal but also navy, yeah, like a teal and navy vibe dining room. I'm obsessed. This is stunning. 10 out of 10. I know I'm tooting my own horn. I feel like that's all I've been doing the last couple of months, but whatever. I think that this is stunning. And again, I wish, like, if I could actually take this house, I wouldn't say no to it. If someone said, hey, Sandra, do you want this house? I would be like, yeah, I do. Look at this. It's so pretty. Anyways, love that for us. So then let's head on over to the bedroom where, oh my God, okay, that's a lot for a bedroom. Now that I think about it, maybe yellow isn't a bedroom color, even though it does obviously look kind of fun and it does have really nice kind of rich qualities and it does look very fancy. I'm not gonna lie. I like the patterns, I like the textures, and I like the gold being like that yellow, but I just feel like it would be very hard to fall asleep. Like you'd be like, your mind would be racing, you'd be like yellow, you know, like, so I feel like maybe yellow is not the right type of color for a bedroom, but whatever. I think it's still kind of cute. From this room, we can go into our main green little ensuite. I mean, look at the way that wall, okay, I now understand why they have that trim at the top of that wall. You know, that like metal kind of trimming that they do, that goes into the ceiling. That's interesting. Why don't they just size things correctly so things don't clip into the ceiling or the wall? I don't know, but I think this is really cool. The one pet peeve that I have of the glass walls is you can see inside here that is cutting in. And what are you cutting into? Oh, you're cutting into this wall. So it shows you that the inside wall of the other room next door is yellow. So that's cutting through. I don't like that. I feel like there's a way that we could fix this. I don't understand why it cuts through like a little slice of cheese. I don't understand it. Why can't it just be flush and straight coming out of the wall? That's interesting. I don't know. That is a very interesting thing. Maybe over time that will be changed, but whatever. This is our little green bathroom. Love it. 10 out of 10. I know it has a lot of white and kind of goldish accents here as well, but you still understand that it's green. I mean, here on my channel, we don't like to do things literally anymore. I mean, how many times have I literally done insane, disgusting builds, you know, because I was following the rules of a challenge a little bit too much? on my channel now we try to be tasteful. Whether that will work out for me in the long run, I don't know, but the one tasteful room I know of this house is my little office. Oh my god. I mean, stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I don't know what it is. It makes me want to read. It makes me want to dive into a novel. I don't know why. I feel like it would be such a musky kind of vanilla scent inside this room as well. I don't know what it is, but I would concentrate. I would be so cozy and so vibey. Maybe it would be a little bit intrusive with the idea of this massive window here, especially by the front door, but I feel like I could concentrate. I would lock that door, I would shut the curtains, I would put on the lights, and I would be like, right, so what novel are we writing today? Is it a mystery? Is it a murder mystery? Or worse, is it a Sims building challenge by Sandra? How to Build by Sandra, a novel no one should ever read. Anyways, that is your beautiful little office space. I love the wooden features. I mean, that is just so stunning. In Ireland, the idea of that much wood, it would not work because of the amount of moisture that we have in our air. I feel like that wood would expand and it would just start coming off the walls somehow. I don't know. So yeah, maybe in Ireland that's not a good shout unless I have a dehumidifier in this room, but then would the dehumidifier actually ruin the wood by collecting too much moisture from it? I don't know, unless we just varnish everything a lot. I also did sneak in a little bit of Enchanted by Nature inside this cupboard, so that's quite fun as well. But yeah guys, that concludes my every room is a different color, and I'm so glad I did this challenge again for I don't know what number. I think maybe this is only my second time or maybe third time at a push doing this. I know I did like challenges where I mixed colors up together, so I would love to do that again. Maybe I should do this again being more specific, that I should use like vibrant yellow or pastel yellow or like, you know, maybe like pastels or teals or like forest green. So let me know if you like that idea. I think that would be quite interesting as well. But as I said, I really wanted to ease myself back into some crazy challenges after a long period of celebrating a pack that I've worked on, which is just going to be a broken record on this YouTube channel. But I really hope you enjoy this build and let me know what else you'd like to see from me. Well guys, let me know what you think of this video down in the comments. I really hope you enjoyed. Of course, if you are still going to be purchasing the new Enchanted by Nature pack, if you want to check out my builds in that pack, don't forget that you can use my creator code SandraPika at checkout. That is not going to give you a discount unfortunately, but it will support my channel because this is me now. This is what I do, and I'm back to the crazy challenges after the crazy Sims projects that I've worked on. So we're back to this now, so you best believe you best subscribe so you won't miss all of this on your screen. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.